Don't feel like dressing up every single day. Roll out of bed and come. That's all you gotta do.
Don't try to be a bigger person than you think you are.
Not that I would know or anything, but all the good websites that y'all will probably want to get on are blocked.
Just try your best, and that's all I can really say about that.
Don't walk slow in the hallway. I'm trying to get to class too.
Don't be stupid.
Get into Mr. Kaya's classroom.
Alright, freshmen, all you gotta do is just turn in your work.
Like, don't be afraid to talk to your teachers. They're genuinely here for that, for you to be able to talk to them.
Have fun.
Good luck. Don't stand in the halls.
Just don't give up and keep going no matter what.
Take Dr. Johnson's class.
Spanish is fun. Take Spanish.
Take library age your senior year.
You can always show up late to school as long as you show up.
To never let upperclassmen ruin things for you. Don't get walked all over and stand up for yourself.
Take your class.
My advice to incoming freshmen is to not get into a relationship freshman year. It won't last.
I say live every day till its fullest because high school's gonna go by so fast.
To join drama because you will meet some of the nicest people in your entire life and they will always be there for you and you'll have your own little family.
Just stay out of people's way.
Make memories.
Don't be weird.
I'd say it's a little intimidating at first, but turn in your work and it's not that hard, so.
Just know your limitations and set realistic goals.
My advice would probably be to join as many clubs as you can.
No matter what you do in life, you can always do a little bit more and a little bit extra to put you above the rest. And in the end, that's what I think is going to make the difference.
Don't work 13 hours for a 100 when you can work 3 for a 90. Shows up as the same A on your transcript, okay?
Get involved because it looks good on your resume. Just do it because, like, what's going to happen? You can get told no. Join staff. Go to FFA. Become an officer. Do all that you can because you only have 4 years.
Don't spend too much time in drama. In high school, no one cares at all. Just live your life on a normal basis. You do you. Don't involve yourself with negative people.
Don't get 13 absences your sophomore year. You'll have to write a letter to the attendance board so you can get credit for your class.
Good morning, future freshmen. I hope that you all are excited about coming to the high school next year. We look forward to seeing you in our hallways. And don't ever forget that you can always come to my office to visit with me. Thanks. We'll see you next year.
bow your heads. Jesus, we humbly thank you for bringing us here today. As we gather here to celebrate our success, let us not forget the guiding hands that brought us here. We know that these diplomas are not only a reward for hard work, but a burden of responsibility. As we go out into this world, bless our hands that they may do work for your glory. Bless our feet that they may walk where you guide them. And bless our hearts that they may beat in time with yours. We thank you for standing beside us through our victories and our defeats. Lastly, we ask that you grant endurance for when we are weak, peace for when we are troubled, and hope for when we are lost. I thank you for all that you have done. In your name I pray. Amen.
Please silence your cell phones and gentlemen remove your hats. Join me in the flag salute. Attention, salute, pledge. You may be seated. I'm Cayman Matson, and on behalf of Kingfisher High School, I would like to welcome you all to the 2021 graduation ceremony. It's been another long, strange year of this terrible pandemic, but just like our high school career, the end seems to be just around the corner. I am incredibly proud of both this community and the graduating class. In the face of every hardship, we have stood strong and kept going. We'll look back on these times, someday in the future, and find we cherish the memories we made, even in the tumult. This has been a journey 4 years in the making for us, and I'm glad you're all here to witness its conclusion. Thank you for your attendance and support.
At this time, we would like to recognize Kingfisher High School Hall of Fame inductees. inducted in the year 2020 who were not able to make it to graduation last year due to the pandemic restrictions. Derek Roble, one of the inductees from KHS Class of 1987, has worked with Texas Instruments for 31 years in charge of engineering projects of major industry clients. Miss Patricia Lemon, the other inductee, was a former teacher at Kingfisher High School and was and still is an excellent role model for younger generation. She treated every student equally and never allowed anyone to give them less than their best. Let's give last year's inductees a big round of applause. And if Mr. Roble and Miss Lemon are here, please come forward to receive your plaque.
This year's Kingfisher High School Hall of Fame inductee is Dennis Muggenberg. Dennis was graduated from Kingfisher High School in 1977. He then earned his associate's degree in horticulture from OSU OKC in 1979. He purchased the Kingfisher business Maxine's Flowers and Gifts in 1981. Dennis continues to do business at the downtown location now known as Designs by Dennis. In 2004, he purchased a historic downtown property and began renovations to return the building to its original grandeur and recently completed renovations at his floral and gift store. Dennis's civic activities include the Kingfisher Chamber of Commerce Director President, Kingfisher County Development Foundation Director Secretary, Pioneer Telephone Cooperative District 10 Trustee, and the Oklahoma State Florist Association Director President. In 2015, Dennis completed a rigorous testing of knowledge and skills and was invited to become an accredited member of the American Institute of Floral Designers, an internationally recognized group of floral professionals. Dennis is a member of St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church, where he is active in the music ministry as well as serving on the parish board. He is a member of Knights of Columbus and Kingfisher Elks Lodge. Dennis never misses an opportunity to support the youth of Kingfisher, whether it be donating to the band, purchasing yearbook ads, supporting athletics in and around the Kingfisher area, or lending a hand at church. He is there, ready and willing. Dennis and his wife Tammy have 3 children, Tyler and Susan Muggenberg, Dane Muggenberg, Macy and Evan Winters. They have 2 grandchildren, Maxwell Muggenberg and Kennedy Winters. In his spare time, Dennis likes to garden, read, play the piano, bake goodies, and travel. Thank you, Dennis, for the support you have given back to the high school and the community you love so dearly. It is with our pleasure that we induct Dennis Muggenberg to the KHS Hall of Fame.
This year, the letters of the word determined have been chosen as the basis of each of the following speeches. To represent the first D in determined, I have chosen the word discipline. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most." In my opinion, it all starts with being disciplined to do the little things right. How can someone expect to do the big things in life when they look over the little things that will in turn get them there? I've always believed that doing the little things right will reward you down the road. Sometimes the little things aren't always the most fun, like picking up someone else's trash on the bus, going to morning weights instead of hitting snooze, or choosing the apple instead of Nana's homemade cookies. You will never always be motivated, so you must learn to be disciplined. Let me give one more example of discipline. In leadership class, there was one particular chair that Maverick Ridenauer could not stand. On the second day of school, I noticed that Mav would get really upset when this certain chair was in a spot. Miss Buren, Miss Pearson, the leadership class, and myself showed great discipline moving his chair every day this year and watching him throw a fit every single time. Thank you.
In the word determined, I was given the second letter E. For the letter E, I have chosen the word excited. While excited is such a simple word, being excited is such a powerful emotion. Excitement can motivate us to get out of bed in the morning and make the day before us matter. I am excited for not only myself, but my classmates to begin this new adventure in our lives. While I love this small town, I am excited to see what is beyond it and explore the world around us. I am excited to experience everything life has to offer as we begin this new chapter into adulthood. I cannot help but have nothing but excitement for what is to come in each of our lives. I hope that on a bittersweet day like today, instead of being sad of what we are leaving behind, we can choose to be excited for each other in this journey we are all about to embark on.
As the letter T in the word determined, I chose the word triumphant. At the start of the 2020 school year, we were filled with doubt in regards to our senior year. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, our school and local community were able to join together and overcome the devastating circumstances. Here at Kingfisher High School, we take pride in our extracurricular activities, and it was a priority to find a safe way to continue on with those. In the fall, we were scared that our football season would get canceled, and no football means no band, cheer, or student section. We were fearful that we would not return after Christmas break, resulting in no basketball, baseball, softball, golf, track, or tennis. But KHS triumphed over those fears. We were able to win many state championships in the midst of the doubt. I would like to say thank you to our wonderful teachers, coaches, and staff who were determined to find solutions to the problems we faced this school year. It has been such an amazing 4 years here at KHS, and this year has been the most memorable. To the graduating class of 2021, we must continue to do what we do best and triumph over the unknown. Thank you.
To represent the first letter E in determined, I have chosen the word earthworm. During our 5th grade Camp Goddard experience, which coincidentally occurred during the rainiest week of 2014, our grade got its first taste of the unconventional life we've now come to expect. 10 years old, I remember stooping over our water-soaked cabin steps and observing the small pink heads of earthworms poking out of the muddy ground. And when Mrs. Yeck, determined to provide a learning experience despite the adverse weather, explained the nature of the tiny creatures, their seemingly supernatural ability to live on, unbothered, even when divided in half or nearly drowned, my middle school self was convinced that earthworms were, despite their simple appearance, creatures of resilience, transformation, and humble persistence. I speak for every graduate here when I say that when this year began, it felt as though we were dealt a worm of a senior year. Strange, alien, displeasing, and misshapen. It was vastly different from what we expected of our final year of high school. However, if there's anything that the past 18 years of atypical experiences have taught our class, it is that in the face of adversity, we will always find ways to improve and to prosper. Confronted with rain or separation, we adapt and we persevere. Independent, we utilize our prairie land persistence and construct memories despite hardship. Determined, we adapt to each new normal. Yes, this year was unprecedented, and yet, so are we, and we always have been. And because of this, like the gentle, humble earthworm, when it begins to rain on us, we dig upwards, opening our hearts and minds to the infinite possibilities of the future. Together, we face the sky and we rise. Thank you.
Good morning and happy graduation, class of 2021. I was assigned to pick a word that represents the letter R in determine. The word I chose is resilient, being able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions. Resilient describes our class perfectly. Despite all of the adversity we have faced over the past couple of years, here we are today, ready to embrace and take on our future. We should never take for granted or ignore the resilience we have shown through this pandemic. As defined by the word, we withstood and recovered from the difficult and sudden challenges of distance learning, 6 feet separation, mask wearing, forced solitude, and we can't forget toilet paper shortage. We took a gut punch in the middle of a repeat state title run to have the season suddenly canceled, and instead of allowing the cancellation to defeat us, we rose up, focused in with clear eyes to claim what was rightfully ours, a back-to-back state title. This character of grit and fight to overcome any challenge that has faced us is not a reflection of few, but a reflection of our entire class of 2021 and the town of Kingfisher. As we have proven and shown, nothing will stop this class from achieving what we want and deserve. Looking forward, we have to be prepared and know that we have not reached the summit, but on our climb to the top, we will face new adversity. Some of us are excited to continue our education or focused to dive into our careers, and as we do, we can't forget these 4 guiding principles. Have faith, don't make excuses, celebrate your victories, and make humor your friend. Now we must forge ahead, determined to show the world who the Kingfisher class of 2021 is, and never allow any adversity to compromise our resilience. I pray each of you has more success in your life than you can even dream, and thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak to you today.
Oscar Wilde once said, "Success doesn't rush. The greatest reward is the journey." What a journey we have been on together. From pizza parties to prom, from book fairs to college fairs, from Super Kids Day to game day, from benchmark tests to the ACT, from selling cookie dough to mailing grad announcements, from Camp Goddard to senior trips, and from Meet the Teacher Night to senior sunset. All of these memories from our time in Kingfisher Public Schools will go on with us for the rest of our lives. So when I was first assigned the letter M, I immediately knew memories was the word for my speech. The memories we made doing the most simple things together will be cherished the most. It's not until you take a step back and look at the bigger picture that you truly grasp the memories Kingfisher Public Schools gave us. Graduation is not the end of all of our memories. It is more like the end of a chapter. We must turn the page and prepare to make new memories in new places with new people. As we reminisce in the memories we made over the many years together and prepare for new memories, let us be filled with the spirit of gratefulness for our community, our teachers, staff, coaches, friends, and families. Seniors, as life goes on and we turn our dreams to reality, never forget the place that molded us, and always remember the times we had. Thank you.
For the letter, I chose the word initiative. It takes mental and physical strength to take charge and make a change. I can assure you that this wasn't something easy for us to do, especially this year, with the amount of obstacles we have faced. In times of doubt, it is through initiative that our class has gone on to obtain endless achievements. Without endurance, courage, and integrity, our class would not have left such an impact on our community in Kingfisher High School. Thanks to the environment that our teachers and staff have created for us, taking initiative was not only easier but has become a tradition. Regardless of each of our hobbies and involvement both inside and outside of school, the class of 2021 is one to remember. With all of us coming from different walks of life, it seems like we can all agree on one thing: establishing a name for ourselves. In being a student at Kingfisher High School, I have found that it's not easy to live life according to a schedule when preparing for the unexpected. Our academic careers are but a sliver of the memories this place will hold in our hearts. The special moments leading up to the pivotal actions of taking initiative are different for each of us students. Among these unique moments, we have all thought of the results of our choices and the responsibilities we may face. For this year's graduates, the future is more than bright. Giving our all to the activities and the things we enjoy the most is the most common way of taking initiative. Whether it is done in front of others or behind closed doors is up to us. But one thing is for certain: change would not occur without taking initiative. Taking initiative is not an easy thing to do, but my dear seniors, When it becomes easy to take initiative, the world is at your fingertips.
Given the letter N, I chose the word next. I chose this word because while writing this, I couldn't stop thinking about those speeches that our teachers would give us in class. You know, the ones on those days where everyone would misbehave, yelling, screaming, fighting, and the teacher would give that dreadful speech about how next year, when we go to the elementary, middle, or high school, we can't act the way we do. We would have to control ourselves, to take up more responsibility and be more mature. Every time I heard that speech, I was as annoyed as I was anxious. I couldn't help but shiver at the idea of leaving where I was. I felt unprepared, helpless even. But funny enough, every time we got there, everything was fine. Although the environment we were in was foreign, we adjusted. Even though we had more responsibility, it was rewarded with more freedom. My point is that for most of our lives, next has been a word we feared. It's carried this negative connotation that makes us dread the future. But as we walk off this stage, I want us to think about what comes next with our heads held high, determined, not weighed down by anxiety or uneasiness. Some of you I've known for nearly my whole life, and others only a few years. But in all of you, I see a bright future. And if this past year has taught me anything, it's that this class can handle whatever comes next. Thank you.
As we reach the end of our word and our time at Kingfisher High School, I thought my word choice was only fitting. I chose the word eager. When something in your life comes to an end, it simply means that you have something new to look forward to. We may be taking our final bow on the best years of our lives, but the years to come have the potential to be even better. We are a generation of leaders and world changers. Each of us has a future ahead of us that is brighter than we could ever imagine. By definition, the word determined means having made a firm decision and being resolved not to change it. To be determined means to stand strong in your confidence to succeed while being eager and willing to take the next step forward. I'll leave you today with some things I hope you are eager to do as we turn our page onto our next chapters. Make sure those around you feel important. Make sure they know that they have a seat at your table. Be a leader in every walk of your life and be a constant reminder of how capable you and others are of success. Be a frequent listener and a seldom speaker, but always ensure that you still are contributing to the work of innovation and change happening around you. But I, for one, am most eager for being an instrument of God in my every step in order to one day hear the words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." KHS has been one of the biggest blessings in my life, and I am eager to see what the world has in store for each of us. Thank you.
As the last letter in the word determined, I chose the word dream for letter D. A dream can be defined as a goal that one aspires to achieve in their lifetime. As children, we all have many dreams, maybe to grow up to be an astronaut or what our first car will look like. Some of mine, and I'm sure lots of others here as well, were to play high school sports, finally be able to drive, turn 18, and most of all, graduate. Little did I know how fast all of those dreams would come true. These past 4 years have been such a blessing and have been filled with so many bittersweet memories. I want to thank my fellow classmates and friends, my wonderful teachers, and most of all my family for making my dreams come true. As graduates of 2021, we have also made it through some events that we may have never dreamed of. Canceled seasons, online learning, and mask mandates. The most important thing is that we all got through it together and became stronger as a class. I could not be more thankful for each and every one of you standing here today. And now as we all live our childhood dreams of graduating, I want to remind you all that no dream is too big or too small. So dream big, KHS. Thank you.
At this time, please sit back and enjoy our Diapers to Diploma slideshow made by Jocelyn Rivera.
Been hustling and tonight is my appraisal, cause I'm a hooker selling songs and my pimp's a record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders, so I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Friends are happy for me, or they're honeysuckle phonies, and they celebrate my medals, or they wanna take my trophies. Some are loyal soldiers while these other thorns are rosy, and if you never know who you can trust, then trust me, you'll be lonely. Oh, are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it, I made it. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it, I made it. I see it, I want it, I take it, take it. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Mama, best believe it. Mama, best believe it. Think I must be dreaming. What a weekend dreaming. Mama, best believe it. Mama, best believe it. Think I must be dreaming. Hey, look, ma, I made it.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your memories bring back your memories bring back your memories bring back your.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but I wanna bring you along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see. We close our eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Will the class of 2021 please stand? Mr. Startberger, school board members, the students in the class that stands before you have completed the requirements set forth by the Oklahoma State Board of Education, and they've also completed the requirements set forth by you, the local Board of Education. Therefore, it's my privilege to recommend them to you as graduates of Kingfisher High School. Okay, the first row, you can come forward and receive your diplomas, and everyone else can have a seat.
Damian Almanzer. Rebecca Marie Oranger. Sarah Bastida. Andrea Becerra. Braden Reed Beecher. Peyton Danae Belair. Trevor James Bellin. Jarrett Murray Birdwell. Isaiah Ray Black. Bryce Allen Beckman. Caitlin Jan Rickman. Braden Chad Burns. Keenan David James Butler. Javier Antonio Carrasco. Alexandria Lynn Compton. Bijan Giovanni Cortez. Preston Charles Coughlin. Chance Lanier Cowdrey. Ryan Samantha Crow. Zachary Brett Crow. Ian Drew Doherty. Ashley Gail Davis. Sarah Montserrat De La Torre. Micaiah Ray Dewberry. Caleb Charles Dick. Dawson Lloyd Dietrich. Nicole Renee Doyle. Gracie Marie Indris. Michaela Ann Epps. Zoe Peyton Evans. Maya Elizabeth Farrell. Camden Randall Foster. Chelsea Danielle Freed. Brady Thomas Friesen. Yanette Alejandra Garcia. Colby Eric Gilbert. Frida Jimena Gonzalez. Andrea Gutierrez. Tavian Sarkachi Harjo. Max Caleb Henderson. Callie Lynn Hill. Michael Thomas Johnson. Maddie JoBeth Camus. Casey Aaron Karcher. Carly Ray Karen Brock. Prairie K Kaya. Jessica Ann Klepper. Colby Shane Crittenbrink. Cole William Lambert. Maria Fernanda Lopez. Marixa Lopez Ribokalba. Yesenia Marquez. Warren Ray Martin. Cayman Thomas Matson. Kaysen James Matthews. Jackson Cade McCormick. Maggie Ann McCulley. Dalen Lane McManus. Mason Dean Mecklenburg. Anthony Luis Meza. Caden Austin Miller. Aldo Yahir Munoz. Kara Nicole Murray. Jaden Vaughn Newkirk. Angelica Mariso Orozco. Brandon Alexander Orozco. Fatima Padilla. Rigoberto Padilla Jr. Tommy Jackson Parker. Angel Renee Patterson. Aldo Perez. Daniel Neil Powell. Ben Matthew Rehrman. Jennifer Reyes. Maverick Lewis Reidenauer. Jocelyn Rivera. Tyler Michael Roman. Enriqueta Platadas Sanchez. Carrie Hope Shepard. Ren Matthew Siegel. Case Nathaniel Simon. Ryan Jacob Sisk. Nathan Owen Smalley. Courtney Smith. Montserrat Soto. Cade Evan Stevenson. Malachi John Stewart. Grace Elizabeth Stinnett. Matthew Jason Stone. Jason Cole Tatum. Britt Edith Taylor. Cora Beth Taylor. Tate Samuel Taylor. William Carl Taylor. Brendan Isaiah Topfer. Denton Jeffrey Townsend. Riley D. Trent. Jessica Lee Kinchlow. Richard William Vasquez. Olivia Lee Wilcox. Gavin James Williams. Mason McLean Yost.
When I started here, this group of seniors was going into third grade, so it has been a tremendous honor and privilege to watch them grow up waist high to where they are now today and to the young men and women that they've become and all their successes. So it's been an honor and a privilege to serve you and this community as your superintendent. Thank you to the parents and students. Congratulations to all of you on a tremendous job. At this time, would you please stand? You move your tassels. By the powers vested in me in the State Department of Education and the Kingfisher Board of Education, I introduce to you the 2021 graduates of Kingfisher High School.
Please bow your head and join me in our closing prayer. Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to gather here today. Thank you for all the blessings you've provided that we take for granted every day. Please continue to lead and guide these students and myself as we graduate high school. As we live our life, help us to continue to live for your glory. Thank you for who you are and for loving us. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.